Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. A whale shark that needed 2 cranes to be picked up, and a turtle that had jaws like a shark, to the biggest bull shark ever caught. Here are 10 biggest catches of all time that will surely make your jaw drop with astonishment. Number 10. Whale shark. Found in the open sea in Pakistan, this whale shark is the biggest catch of the species ever made. The 11-meter-long and 15,000-pound fish was found in 2012 by the fishermen who said that they found the fish dead in the water, but some experts say that the shark might have died after it got entangled in a net and must have been found semi-conscious by the fishermen. The carcass, however, was brought to the Karachi fish harbor and was taken out of the channel with the help of 2 cranes amid the sounds of hundreds of onlookers. The Wildlife Department did not intervene in any of the proceedings on the grounds that, quote, the shark was under the protection of Pakistani law and the matter rested solely with the fisheries authorities. It was a big loss of a beautiful animal, as it was a catch. Number 9. Biggest turtle. A man named Coyote Peterson was exploring a private preserve in Homestead, Florida, North America, when he came across an animal way bigger than your imagination. It was the largest swamp turtle in North America, and if you think you've seen a big turtle, wait till you get a look at this beast. Peterson spotted a turtle in a swamp and rushed towards it. It was a huge turtle, and according to him, it was the biggest turtle he ever caught. When he caught it, the turtle tried to get to his face and attack him, but the man was expertly handling the animal. The estimated weight of the turtle was around 100 pounds, and the man took some pretty close shots of its carapace, eyes, jaw, and body. The man then left it in the water again and went on fishing, but it was a one-of-its-kind catch. Number 8. Largest bull shark caught. The clip of this beautiful and incredible catch begins with a man named Jeremy from the River Monsters, who was in a boat riding in the Priyata River where he hooked a very strong creature, a large bull shark. They drove the boat towards the bank, and after a fight of 2.5 hours, the team was finally able to pull the shark out of the water. It was a marvelous catch of a bull shark that weighed around 500 pounds with an astonishing length of 9.5 feet, the biggest ever caught. It was a male bull shark, and just look how they were oxygenating it with water coming out of the gills. It was wonderful. The team, after measuring the shark, put it back in the water safely, and the monster went back into its home. Number 7. Largest stingray in the world. This entry is about the biggest stingray catch of all time. The clip starts with a group of men detangling a stingray from the net it was caught in. It's the largest ever caught and measured above 4 meters, around 1,200 pounds. Want to know another amazing thing? It was a female stingray who was pregnant at the time, and the people even did an ultrasound to make sure her babies were doing well inside their mother. After taking the necessary measurements, the ray was released back into the water from where it was caught. Number 6. Biggest catfish ever caught. Catfish have a class of aggression and a distinct look among water animals. The African sharp-toothed catfish is a large eel-like fish and usually of dark gray or black coloration on the back that fades into a white belly. Well, the main clip of this entry, in which a catfish over 8 feet and 250 pounds were caught, began with 2 men on a boat using a fishing rod to capture their hunt in the River Rhône in France. The man thought that he caught a catfish, and he started pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling.
2,000 years later.
And finally, the fish came into view. The second man bent a little to pull the fish over on the boat. Then they boated towards the bank to shoot the magnificent catch more nicely. It truly was a remarkable catch and worth the time and patience. Number 5. Biggest manta ray. Technically, it was someone else's catch, but a group of people caught a giant manta ray from a fishing net in which it was brutally entangled and might have died if it wasn't for the people that rescued it on the beach. The ray washed up on the beach, and everyone was standing around taking pictures when a man jumped in to help it alone, but he could not move it by himself. At last, some people willingly came in to rescue the manta ray. They first cut the net and freed the ray from it, and then pushed it back into the water, but it was a huge catch. When the video circulated on the internet, many people who watched it claimed it to be the biggest of all manta ray catches ever recorded. Number 4. Catching Greenland shark. This incredible catch began when 2 people in the Arctic put a fishing net in a hole to catch fish for their dogs, but the hunt came out to be a Greenland shark. They were happy to see that something was hooked with their net, and their incredible cameras showed it was a huge shark, but there was nothing to be afraid of because it was already dead. The hole was small for the shark to pass through, so they dug ice to make it bigger. Finally, they managed to pull it out of the hole, and there it was, a magnificent Greenland shark. The jaws of this incredible beauty were a must-shoot before they cut open the carcass to feed it to their dogs. That's the brutal cycle of nature. Number 3. Marlin fish. This massive 1,500-pound fish was brought into Hervey Bay in Queensland, Australia. The fish was caught off Fraser Island. This amazing creature of the oceans was born the size of a dog and then grew up to be this huge. It's miraculous. People came in huge numbers to take a picture with the fish, as it was quite an event for them too. Marlin fish as adults are poisonous as they are full of mercury, so there was no chance of feeding on this fish. It was probably cast off after the photo taking session was over. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. The subscriber's pick. Today's subscriber pick is a photo taken from an angle of a huge blue whale, but technically speaking, it was not a catch. The poor animal was stranded on the beach and was calling for help. Wait, let me tell you in detail. Whales are the beauty of oceans, gentle giants who are incredible for their own good, but if they get stranded on a beach, helpless to even move an inch, they will call for help. A giant blue whale washed ashore on the sandy beaches of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. The lonely whale soon gathered a lot of people around itself who responded to its calls, and they were all more than happy to help, but the whale was too big an animal to rescue. Therefore, cranes were called in along with ropes that were tied to its body. Groups were made to pull the rope into the water, with some people pushing the animal into the water, and when the whale finally made it in, people were incredibly happy to be a part of such a beautiful rescue. Number 1. 30-foot whale. Our video began with a whale shark found in Pakistan, and it's ending on a blue whale found dead in India. One of the biggest ever caught, a 30-foot dead whale on Mumbai's Juhu beach. According to media reports, people jogging on the beach noticed the whale and informed officials about the dead body. But even before this incident, India has seen several reported incidents of marine creatures washing ashore. 45 short-fin pilot whales were stranded along a 15-kilometer beach stretch in Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. A 42-foot-long blue whale was also found stranded that died later. This level of mass beaching has baffled Indian experts, but many reasons have been given for this phenomenon. Anyhow, let's not digress more and come back to our topic, where a 30-foot whale was found, and hundreds of people gathered to watch this giant creature lying motionless on the ground. The body of the whale had started decomposing, which made the carcass repulsive to watch. Also, the dead whales start accumulating gases in its body that can make their bodies burst at any time. Therefore, a piece of advice is never to get too close to a dead whale. The body of the whale was taken out with the help of 2 cranes. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.